So we're here at St Matthew's Church in Walsall. This is where the final ceremony was held for Sister Dorothy Patterson's funeral.
I didn't expect to get this on the first line of introduction, but this is a taste of what you're about to get throughout this episode. To look at the Sister Dora window, St Matthew's Church in Walsall. But this is amazing. This is an amazing piece of artwork here. I mean, this was actually put in for Sister Dora. Here, she's protected by the 4 archangels: Uriel, Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel.
St Matthew's Church, Walsall, an outbuilding to the main entrance. As above, so below. This is the back entrance to where we're walking to St Matthew's Church. With an owl above me, could this be representing the owl god, Moloch? Come on, Dean. We'll ask Dean. Dean, do you know Sister Dora's?
Yeah, it's
Where, mate?
well, it's the main Sister Dora. He's one of the hospital.
Anything you can tell us about Sister Dora? Well, yeah.
Not really, just that she was a nurse and stuff like that. So, basically going out, and there's a place at the road there, an old abandoned building. And it's pretty haunted, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Haunted building down the road, apparently, so we'll crack on with that.
next to the new hospital, there's an old part of the building they can't break down. So,
As you said.
Good luck.
Cheers, Dean.
No worries.
In the street. Right, so I'm going to ask you, do you know Sister Dora's, mate?
Yeah,
What can you tell me about her?
she was a very thick nurse back in the day. Looked after all the poor people, and yeah, she was a great pillar to the community.
Lovely lady, Sister Dora. Cheers, mate. Well, I'm with Simon Barnes now. This is the man who pulled me off the lamppost when I was set on fire. You remember, Simon?
Yeah.
Bad time, wasn't it, mate? Yeah. Also, I'm going to ask you while I'm here. Do you know Sister Dora's?
That statue in the tomb.
That's the one, yeah? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh.
No. Well, that's all then. The statue from down the town. So I'm here to down the beach, down with Lisa, and she's going to tell me what she knows about Sister Dora.
She was a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, mum. A good one and all.
A good one and all.
Sister Dorothy Windlow Patterson was a 19th century Anglican nun who was born in Hawkswell, Yorkshire on the 16th of January 1832. She was the 11th of 12 siblings of Reverend Mark John Patterson. Her mother died in 1860 and she left the family home with a £90 bequest from her mother. She run the village school in Littlewood, Buckinghamshire from 1861 to 1864 when she joined the Christ Church Sisterhood of Good Samaritans in Colford, Middlesbrough until the 8th of January 1865 when she arrived at Walsall's Bridge Street at the Heritage Hospital on the Mount until 1875 and mainly assisted patients with smallpox after Walsall had a major outbreak in the town. For the last 2 years of her life, she worked from Bridgeman Street and helped railway workers who helped her back by raising money for a pony and cart to support her in visiting outpatients. Unfortunately, in 1877, she developed breast cancer and died at the early age of 46 on the 24th of December 1878. She was laid to rest at Church Street Cemetery in Walsall after a massive ceremony at Walsall's Parish Church of St Matthew's, preached by Right Reverend the Lord Bishop of Lichfield, who titled her a princess among nurses.
I went Sister Dora first of all from Warsaw on Bridge Street. This is where she came. It was known as the Cottage Hospital at the time. Later turned into the Heritage on the Mount. Mount Street's just there. It's known these days for streetwalkers, ladies of the night. But in them days, it was Sister Dora's outpatient unit. Pass the boy. Yeah, here it is. Sister Dora's outpatient building.
The Irish harp was banned for 500 years during the Roman Empire.
He goes where no one has gone, but always a hero comes home.
This is why the Romans burnt the harp during their reign of the Roman Empire. Could this statue be on the Earth's natural ley lines and all contribute to the spirit that's about to speak in the next clip?
Okay, so here we are at the Sister Dora statue. Warsaw in the early 1800s. Different, here she's working in one of the hospital buildings.
I believe this to be an evil entity that got too close to the light and was scorched.
This is the one that we're going to be filming in tonight. And you, Jack. Warsaw Town here. As you can see, she was involved with the railway workers, and she helped a lot of the railway workers who got injured building the track. Sister Dora helping the sick. Warsaw was hit by smallpox, mid-18th century.
The Half-Blood Prince, or Harry Potter, is known to have to sneak past the three-headed dog Cerberus, Hell's protector of the underworld in Greek mythology, to find the Philosopher's Stone.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudblood.
It's locked. We think this door's locked.
Why suffer an horrific death when you can join me and live?
Never!
Gryffindor wins.
Could there be a hidden message spoken in this clip?
She was known to help thousands of patients throughout the town centre. Well, here she is, Sister Dora.
If you haven't already noticed, there's no one here playing any kind of instrument. We think it could be the demons using the vibrations to be able to speak in the way they are.
Okay, so here we are at the Sister Dora statue. Warsaw in the early 1800s. Different, here she's working in one of the hospital buildings.
I believe this to be an evil entity that got too close to the light and was scorched.
This is the one that we're going to be filming in tonight. And you, Jack. Warsaw Town here. As you can see, she was involved with the railway workers, and she helped a lot of the railway workers who got injured building the track. Sister Dora helping the sick. Warsaw was hit by smallpox,
mid-18th century. She was known to help thousands of patients throughout the town centre. Sculptings around this statue are very similar to another one I've seen, belonging to the thinker, also known as Hell's Protector. Well, here she is, Sister Dora.
Okay, so we're on Bridgman Street. This is where Sister Dorothy spent the last 2 years of her life. Just above me here is where the building once was, where Sister Dorothy lived. And there is the train track, where she helped the workers.
And the railway workers helped her back by raising the money for a pony and cart she would use to go to see outpatients.
We're in Plec, Walsall today at the Sister Dorothy Hospital for Mental Patients. If you're seeing things or hearing things, this is where your local GP will refer you to. But if you want to come and see me first, you'll have a better chance of getting to the bottom of what's actually going on. Here we are at Walsall Manor Hospital, about to go inside and take a look at some of Sister Dora's personal defects. Come on, on. Okay, so here we are at Walsall Manor Hospital. In front of me here, I've got a cabinet with Sister Dora's personal defects in it. A Bible. Her own personal stitching. A decorated.
Here, Jay tells me about stitching in the cabinet, where I jump the gun and explain it's her own stitching, but believed to be wrong after hearing lie in the background. A reminder that we're never alone when a judgment is made, if you know it or not.
Key presented to her own personal stitching. A decorated key presented to her own personal stitching. A decorated key presented to her by Walsall General Hospital Nurses Home Extensions, 1925. But yeah, a lot of history. There's a picture.
This was a busy part of the day at Walsall's Manor Hospital. It was at the main entrance, but there was no one around us when we hear this voice.
1925. But yeah, a lot of history. There's a picture. 1925. But yeah, a lot of history. There's a picture of her at the back there, and some pottery even made with pottery made above here with real life pictures of her. But yeah, there it is, the Walsall Sister Dora. Okay, so here we are at Walsall Manor Hospital. There's another statue of Sister Dora, and behind a plaque on the wall. On the wall. On the wall. There she is, Sister Dora. Okay, so here we are now, outside the building where Sister Dora did actually work, and outside the building where Sister Dora did actually work, and outside the building where Sister Dora did actually work, and there used to be a large part of the hospital that run along here, but it's all been knocked down. But this part's listed, and we're able to knock it down. And it's where we're going to be investigating tonight. I've been here before, and it's really, yeah, well, it's a scary old place, you'll see later. Okay. Okay, so here we are at the Plec Cemetery. Final resting place of Sister Dora herself. We're about to make our way through now, so you want to follow me. Okay, so here we are at the final resting place of Sister Dora, who entered into her rest on Christmas Eve, 1878. 1878. Where we're going to be investigating tonight. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to Sister Dora, and if there's any patients or doctors still trapped within this building, we're going to try and help draw them back out.
Every witness throughout the introduction have a strong connection with the deceased. In the footage you are about to witness, I've seen people who have had changes in their actions and behaviour. This is the strongest content of supernatural entities, beliefs and culture that's a shock and not for the faint-hearted. But I ask you to join me as I give you an explanation on the contents you're about to witness. So we're here today at the Sister Dora building. This is actually what would have been a ward. I'll just all around here, if you have a look, you get it on camera. Yeah, this is let's call this ward A. If you go up here, this is over, I believe, where it would have been like an escalator for mattresses with people on to take them to the ward upstairs, what we're going to call Ward B. I don't know the real names of the wards, so we're just naming them ourselves. We'll give you a quick walk around the place first, so follow me. Just get out your voices. Another torch there, it's Tim. Yeah, mate. Right, let me walk around, come on back. So basically, I'm just going to walk you around and give you basically a map out of the building. So, here's where we've just entered. Through the window at the back there. Could this be referring to Chris, who wasn't with us on the hunt, but was the first in the crew to use the Ouija board? So, here's where we've just entered. Through the window at the back there. So, here's where we've just entered. Through the window at the back there. So I can walk down there. Building here, a room here. This would have been could have been a doctor's room, it could have been another surgery, not too sure. Through here we've got the staircase. Down to the back there, we've got the basement and a back room. Yeah, we'll follow upstairs. Okay, so it's been a while since we've been here. We've got a tight looking wood grate. We've had a lot of activity out of these rooms. Hello? Anybody present? Hold me the lights out the windows. Lights out the windows.
Yeah, I think so.
Lights out the windows. A lot of pigeons here. This I'd say was the doctor's room. Loads of even being Sister Dora's room herself. Yeah. Stop shining the lights in the windows, God. People outside looking. Wow. Stop shining the lights in the windows. Wow. Stop shining the lights in the windows. Wow. Stop shining the lights in the windows. Here's the man who wouldn't take his lights out of the windows. Thanks for that, Jay. You know what I mean? Yeah. But basically, so this could have been Sister Dora's room herself. This could. It looks like the room where the night staff might have sat and watched on the ward, and call this ward be the cold. To the rear. Looks like we've had people staying over by the looks of it. But yeah, here's another room. I'd say these were the rooms. This building, I do think, was used for
people being treated for smallpox. I think Sister Dorothy has been in the buildings, obviously treating patients herself, so yeah. Another room, all fireplaces, because there wouldn't have been electricity when you built it. Back into the hallway, we're going to go up to the attic now. Wow, did anyone hear that? Wow, did anyone hear that? Wow, did anyone hear that?
Ah, man.
Okay, I just heard a dodgy noise come out of here. Okay, watch your step, lads. Live coming up. Whoa. Yeah, pigeons up here. And other things. But this is the actual attic room. Wow, it's freezing in here.
Oh god, yeah.
Whoa. Feels really cold. Ooh, I feel oppressive in here. How's it feeling here, boys? Cold and not good. It's I'm getting a heavy feeling on my chest. Can you feel it? Yeah, very impressive up here. Good. Well, we've done a walk round. Is there anyone with us now? Is there any smallpox patients? Is there any smallpox patients? Is there any smallpox patients? Is there any sisters here with us? Maybe Dorothy? Sister Dorothy Patterson? Maybe Dorothy? Sister Dorothy Patterson? Maybe Dorothy? Sister Dorothy Patterson? Is there any patients what Dorothy might have treated that can come here for us? If there is, could you come and make the light flash before me, please? Is there nobody in this room that wants to talk to me? What about out here? Is there anyone out there? Just the pigeons then. Okay. Would there a quick spirit box in here? Okay. 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 Let the hunt begin, boys. Let's go. What do you guys want? What do you guys want? What do you guys want? Yeah. We're just here to try and speak to Sister Dorothy if she's available, if she's still there. Is this Sister Dorothy? Is she still here? I want to find out. To try and speak to Sister Dorothy if she's available, if she's still there. To try and speak to Sister Dorothy if she's available, if she's still there. Do you know her? Did she help heal anyone here? Could this be a patient referring to the Salic methods and explaining that he doesn't want it doing to him? Help heal anyone here? Did she help heal anyone here? Yeah, well, we have great respect for her. And we're letting the people know what she did for Warsaw. So if anyone wants to give us any... Is this another patient explaining it wasn't funny to have Salic methods used on her, and then somebody else who says it doesn't matter? So if anyone wants to give us any... So if anyone wants to give us any... Yeah. What else? Anything else? Does a demon have Sister Dorothy trapped? If so, we want her back. Yeah. What else? Anything else? Yeah. What else? Anything else? Are there any other patients? Dorothy's patients here? Is Dorothy here?
No.
Is that you, Dorothy? That was me. Is this Sister Dorothy? Looks like we've got a fight on our hands. Is Dorothy here?
No.
Is that you, Dorothy? That was me. Is Dorothy here?
No.
Is that you, Dorothy? That was me. Is that you, Dorothy? We just want to say that we're proud of what you've done for Walsall. And the demons in this building aren't scared to let us know that they're there. For Walsall. And for Walsall. And we've done a lot of research, and we know about the railway workers that you helped, and this sounds to be two nurses disputing over who's made a mistake on a man's hands. I'm presuming he works on the train tracks, seeing as we've just mentioned it before we got this answer. Right. And we know about the railway workers that you helped, and Matthew, 19:2. Large crowds followed him and he healed them there. Right,
Yeah.
And we know about the railway workers that you helped, and I believe this to be a spirit explaining not to believe the Ouija board. Right,
Yeah.
So, malevolence is another word for evil spirit. You know that you possessed a pony and cart from the railway workers? Sister Dorothy, are you there? I think we're picking up something else. I think this could have been one of the spirits insinuating that we might want a bed for the night, seeing as it was a hospital in its day. Sister Dorothy, are you there? I think we're picking up something. Sister Dorothy, are you there? I think we're picking up something else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. There's bits of both going on. Yeah,
Someone definitely both.
There was some speaking and there was some radio. Yeah. But yeah, got a bit of interference there. But that was quite strong. I did think that we might have been getting some technical difficulties through the radio on the SB7, but after editing and hearing Spirit Box at the end, I think that confirms that we had paranormal voice phenomena going on. So I'll tell you what we will do before we go then. We'll have a quick load on this. So. Okay, I'm just going to ask 4 or 5 questions and then we'll play it back and see if anyone spoke back to us on the real-time recorder. I'm just going to ask 4 or 5 questions and then we'll play it back and see if anyone spoke back to us on the real-time recorder. I'm just going to ask 4 or 5 questions and then we'll play it back and see if anyone spoke back to us on the real-time recorder. Hello, my name's Jake. Is there any other spirits here with us now? If there is, speaking to this and tell me how many of you are here, please. Are there any smallpox patients? Are there any of Sister Dorothy Patterson's patients here? Sister Dorothy, can you say anything for me, please? Okay. Stop it there. What we'll do, we'll play this back now, and we'll have a quick listen to see if anyone spoke to us. So, here we go. Hello, my name's Jake. Is there any other spirits here with us now? There is speaking to this and tell me how many of you are here, please. Are there any small... Are there any small... Are there any small Molochs patients? Are there any of Sister Dorothy Patterson's patients here? Are there any of Sister Dorothy Patterson's patients here? Are there any of Sister Dorothy Patterson's patients here? Sister Dorothy, can you say anything for me, please? Okay. Stop it there. Sounds like there's bits of talk in the background.
Whispering.
Nothing, yeah.
I whispering.
Yeah, nothing too clear though.
Can listen to it again.
Right then, what we're going to do then, we're going to go downstairs now, and we're going to set up a still camera. We'll set up a still camera in Ward A, and we'll set up a still camera in Ward B, and then we'll carry on with the ghost hunts. Okay, right, we'll go back downstairs now, back to Ward A, set the camera up. I can't resist, still got the spirit box in the room now. Right. Hello? 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 Are you in the room with us? Is anyone in the tower? Who are you? If you ever hear "take me" or "help me" from a spirit, I believe there to be a demon presence holding them within their legions of armies. Are you in the room with us? Is anyone in the tower? Who are you? Are you in the room with us? Is anyone in the tower? Who are you? Are you one of the sisters who works here? Is there any patients? There was two is a phrase used by spirits to explain the light and the dark, what's retained within all of us and was planted by God himself. God is known to be the light, and in the Dead Sea Scrolls, Belial is known to be the dark. Is there any patience? Is there any patience?
Still two, are you?
McRonan? 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 How old are you?
4.
How old are you?
4.
How old are you?
4.
I'm not a grown-up person, and then 4 when insinuates to me that there's a child who was only 4 when they lost their life. 41? Alright. How many of you are here? How many of you are here? How many of you are here?
21.
121. 121, if I hear correct. If I hear correct. If I hear correct. Are there evil spirits here? Are you good?
Belial is known as the worst of the fallen angels. He's one of the 7 princes of hell and the prince of Jinniston. He commands 80 legions of demons. He is the demon of lies, guilt, sex and lust. He's also known as Lord of Arrogance and Lord of Pride. He's written about by Enoch in the Dead Scrolls and said to be the leader of the Sons of Darkness.
Are you good? Are you good? Is there good spirits here as well? Is Sister Dorothy here?
I believe this to be Alice because she was the niece of Belial.
Are there any of Sister Dorothy's patients?
Moloch is the Canaanite god of child sacrifice who originates from North African, Italian and Mediterranean tribes. The false god or idol was worshipped by placing children in a bronze bull that represents the god Moloch, and the screams of the child would be heard by him as they made a fire beneath the bronze bull. Mainly girls before the age of 6 were used to burn to their deaths as a sacrifice to Moloch.
Are there any of Sister Dorothy's patients? Are there any of Sister Dorothy's patients? Is there anybody who wants to talk to us? Do you have a message?
There seems to be a lot of evil in this building. Perhaps we're giving spirits hope of a second chance to leave the Araf where they're held there by these demons.
Is there anybody who wants to talk to us? Do you have a message? Is there anybody who wants to talk to us? Do you have a message?
After extensive editing of this film, me and Mitch have realised that Alice and Hope was the name from above the gable at St Matthew's Church. Also, there was an owl ornament above the name which could have represented the owl god Moloch. Could this be representing a sacrifice made to Moloch and something that the church may even know about?
Do you have a message? Tell me a message.
I believe this to be a spirit you spoke to earlier, explaining that there were 4 when they were killed. Seeing as we've just spoke to Moloch, who is known as the Canaanite god of child sacrifice.
Tell me a message. Tell me a message. Tell me what you want us to know.
Me and Mitch have edited every episode of season 1 together. I believe that he's seen as another light force who has joined the front line to stand with me in the war against the evil who have taken innocent souls from our town of Warsaw, and fights with me as the war has begun to take them back.
Right, we'll head downstairs. What we'll do a little SB7 session in every room on the way back down, and we'll set the cameras up and come back up, okay?
Shots dead, boys.
We're starting these.
Shots dead, boys.
We're starting these.
Shots dead, boys.
We'll start in these 2 rooms and then we'll move round to the ward B. Okay. Start there. Watch your step, lads. Okay, this is where we found the bag.
Right, yeah.
Hello? This could be a spirit scared of the demon who enslaves him, or it could be a demon explaining that the devil himself is coming. Hello? Hello? Yeah, you? Who are you? Can you give me a name? Give me a name. Give me a name. My name's Jake, of course. I believe this to be the evil within this building mocking me for being in the light. Can you tell me your name, please? Can you tell me who's here? Who are you? I believe this to be a spirit telling the evil that's there that the good's here. My name's Jake, of course. Can you tell me your name, please? Can you tell me who's here? Who are you? My name's Jake, of course. Can you tell me your name, please? Can you tell me who's here? Who are you? I'm going to move through, we'll go into this room here, but had more activity out of this room before, didn't we?
Yeah.
This one was quite active. We saw a dark figure in here before, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hello? 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 Who's been sleeping on the mattress? Can you talk to me? Belial uses his oratorical gifts to counter Molochs' arguments for an immediate attack upon the heavens, addressing his point in turn. But both believe it would be better to lose the war than live a life of exile. Belial dismisses these claims. Who's been sleeping on the mattress? Can you talk to me? Who's been sleeping on the mattress? Can you talk to me? Can you give me a name, please? I believe the spirits to be referring to the one true God. Can you give me a name, please? Can you give me a name, please? I believe this to be a reference to God. At the Sister Dora podium, you hear a demon get scorched for getting too close to me, which I believe to be a gift from God and Archangel Michael to be the light. The Sister Dora here. Sister Dora. Oh, the Sister Dora here. Sister Dora. Oh, the Sister Dora here. This is the door here. This is the door here. Sister Dorothy, can you come through for me, please? Sister Dorothy, can you come through for me, please? Sister Dorothy, can you come through for me, please? Are there any patients here? Is there anyone who died here? Is there anyone who died here? Did you die here? How long have you been here? How long have you been here? How long have you been here? Okay. After already witnessing the Class A EVPs for Molochs Demon House in Part 1, wait till you see what's yet to come in Part 2. The what?
George.